input default. Here, let me plug this in. Let's see. Oh, screwed that one up. Okay. Hello, hello. Oh, my doggy is being loud. Hello, it's okay, puppy. I'll deal with you in a second. 1 sec. I'll give you a treat. Okay. 1 second, everybody. Yeah, it's my dog barking. Forgive me, forgive me. 1 second. Hello, hello. Oh, I will deal with her in just a moment. 1 second. Hello, it's okay, puppy. Oh, it's mute again. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. 1 second, everybody. Yeah, it's my dog barking. Forgive me, forgive me. Disable monitoring. Okay, sounds back. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it's mute again. Okay, 1 sec. I'm stupid. I didn't have my audio on. Okay, 1 sec. Let me deal with my dog. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me deal with my dog. Okay, sounds back. Come here, puppy. Okay. Hey, baby. Come on. I got you too, little Lele. I'm stupid. I didn't have my audio on. Okay, 1 sec. Let me deal with my dog. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me deal with my dog. Okay, sounds back. Come here, puppy. Okay. Okay. There we go. I think I'm back. Okay. I am back. How are we? Are we good? Let's see. Oh, it's echoing? Okay, 1 second. Let me fix that. Hello? Oh. Oh, that's how it's doing. Okay, 1 second. That better. Delay. Do we have a, do we have an echo? A second audio delay. Okay. Is the audio good? Movie lip sync seems off. Okay, 1 second. Let me change the capture. 1 second. Oh, messed that one up. Live chart. There we go. Okay. Okay. How's that? Is it good? There's no echo. Oh my god, a Chibi Reviews live stream. Yes. I'm actually doing a live stream. 1 second delay. Who is my favorite Transformer? But okay, what do you mean by delay? Like, explain. I'm very confused. Like, I'm very confused on what you mean. Like, you talk about, like, my audio and my voice is behind? Sounds first, then video comes a second later. What the hell? Let me see here. Default. The video has delay. You talk and your mouth keeps going. There was no announcement. There was not. I'm sorry for the technical issues. Let me figure this one out. Let's see. deactivate. Okay. Hopefully that's working. Maybe that would be better. Mouth doesn't match sound. It's like an English tone. Of course it is. Yes. I don't know how to fix this. Why would that be having an issue? Okay, one sec. I'm trying to figure it out. Forgive me, everybody. I'm sorry for having some technical issues here. Let's just put this at 10. Highest FPS. Oh, didn't mean that. Okay. Yes, it is a skill issue. It is 100% a skill issue. It is definitely a tech issue. I'm not good at dealing with tech issues. This is why I don't live stream. Okay, let me make this smaller. Are we still having issues? Are we still having them? Here, let me see. Oh man, that's bad. Okay, I see what you guys are seeing. Okay. Well, shit. Why would this be having issues? Certainly it's not. Video formats. Honestly, default settings. We'll just do default. Maybe that'll work. Yes, I did not have this delay last time. This was not a problem I had last time. So why am I having a delay here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Just add some delay to audio and we'll follow you. Wait, how do you do that? Okay. Anyone know how to delay audio input? Let me actually check this. You know what? Maybe I have to do this. Wait a minute. Okay. I think I swapped my audio capture to this. Can you hear me? How's that? I probably need to turn it up. One sec, I think I do. Hello. Turn it up. Hello. Restart the stream. The scuff. It's real. Yes, it is scuffed. Okay, one second. Oh! Okay. Wait a second. I have another option. I have one more other option. Oh man. Okay, that's awful. That's awful. That's really awful. Okay. I think we're gonna have to deal with this. This is embarrassing. Okay. So, yeah. We're gonna have to deal with this, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. We got to deal with the early 2000s mic. How does it sound? What is the dude? It is 2001 mic quality. Wait, volume is too low. One second. Okay, let me cross check and see how this sounds for you guys. Complete dog shit.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting amused by this. Let me see if I can turn this audio up. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this for you guys. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, I want to swap back to this. I want to swap back to my other headset. Okay. I will try my original audio for my videos. Okay. If it doesn't work, we gotta use this. Okay. Deal? Is that a deal, everybody?
That's what we're gonna do. Okay, how does this? Oh, that's loud. Oof, that broke my ears. Hello. Let's see. Let me cross-check this. Let's see. I'm listening. Oh, oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, okay. We got it. We got it, boys. We got it. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Skill issues. I'm not a streamer, as you can see. I don't stream. So, on the agenda today, let's cover this first off. So we got a few things that we're gonna cover. So obviously, I want to talk about this season of anime. Clearly, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna obviously read comments. We're gonna go through comments. We'll read your guys' stuff and go through them in just a second. But I want to cover this. I want to. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want to cover this. The stuff with One Piece. I want to cover the stuff also with like piracy stuff that's been going on. Like, oh, this is just a duplicate. Piracy stuff. I want to talk about like the whole thing with Android and Google and stuff. And then I also want to talk about like the Netflix stuff with Crunchyroll and all that. But right now, let's let everybody kind of tune in and get into the chat and like actually see what everybody is saying. So let's see here. How has everybody's day been, by the way? Like, I'm legitimately curious, like, how has everybody's day been? Is my chat froze? The stream just started, about probably 10 minutes ago. You're watching Nana. I see. Okay. Thank you so much, by the way, for everybody tuning in. Holy crap, we got 222 234 watchers. Holy crap. Okay. I first off, I want to say thank you. Like, seriously, everybody tuning into the stream. Volume. What about the volume? Horrible? I have exams, so. Oh. I'm sorry to hear you're doing that. Yeah, no, seriously, 222 is pretty nice, actually. I didn't expect to even reach over 100. So thank you for everybody that is willing to spend a bit of their night with me and having a nice little chat. So with that being said, there is a few things I want to talk about. Obviously, I want to discuss just in general the anime season and probably some of my favorites that I have been watching that I think that need to be on everybody's radar. So, besides the very obvious stuff that people are clearly talking about, aka ReZero and One Piece this season, I mean, I don't know who's watching Classroom of the Elite. I mean, hey, it was pretty shocking, some of the quality that we had with the first episode that came out. But, I mean, besides ReZero, besides One Piece and Doctor Stone, Irama, and stuff like that, there is quite a few straight-up bangers for this anime season that has been beautiful. Why is JoJo even here? Episode 2, Fall 2026, by the way. You gotta love Netflix, man. You gotta love it. So, I'm just gonna straight off and say, first recommendation, guys, if you haven't been watching it, Yoa Sensei. Peak. Absolutely peak. Like, we're talking, like, one of my favorite anime of the season. Like, is it the best ever? No. But it is straight quality. Like, I'm just gonna straight up say it is amazing. Oh, we got some donations coming in I missed. Good supporting a base content creator. Thank you so much, Nagisa, for the $5. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. It does help out a lot, and I you know what? I will keep it blunt. I'm just gonna keep it completely blunt with you guys. You know, yeah, I'll share it. I'm moving. I'm in the process of moving right now, and So as for some good news, I've been talking with some police officers. They can scrub my records off the internet. Like, they told me I can completely scrub, like, my personal information stuff off the internet people could find. And, I'm gonna be moving soon. So, any donations that you guys are giving me does help me do stuff like that with down payments and stuff, just being completely transparent with all of you guys. So, I am very, very thankful for those that are donating or showing support in any way. It does help me out a lot, especially in this typical time period right now I'm in. So, thank you. I really appreciate it. So, everybody that is, supporting the channel by, like, you know, either liking, commenting, subscribing, donating in the stream, or whatever you're doing, sharing the videos, it is allowing me and helping me to be able to move and not just protect myself, but also to kind of get into position of protecting my family as well. So, thank you, everybody. I will drop that for now. Let's continue talking about what I was talking about. And, I do want to do some transparency here, by the way. I can't read the comments that you guys are saying while I'm looking at the webpage. I don't have two screens. So just keep that in mind. I do not have two screens to be able to see what you guys are saying. I would actually, I could pull it up on my phone, which I usually do, but I'm not going to do it briefly. Thank you very much, Observer, for the $2 Canadian. Legend of the Overfiend is the godfather of Peak. I actually... Have I watched that? I might know the Japanese title. But, yes, it is good news, everybody. It is legitimately some very good news I wanted to share with you guys, because obviously, you know, things have been kind of crazy. Like, they've been very nuts. But, to make a long story short, okay? Things are fine, okay? I'm not gonna give exact details of what's going on, like, full-blown. But things are fine. Family is safe and all that. Just, like I said, process of moving and everything, and records being scrubbed. And then, there's nothing else that can be done. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. And also, the reason why I'm even able to be here right now, before I go any further into this, is because you guys. You guys are allowing me to be, able to wake up and smile each day. I appreciate it. Understatement of the month. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Cairo, for the donation. I love you, Chi. Oh, thank you so much. I love you guys, too. You're all beautiful. I'm really I'm really happy to see all the support. Okay. So, let's continue what we're looking at. So, Yoa Yoa Sensei is legitimately amazing. I've loved this a lot as a series, and I fully recommend it if you're wanting, like, an ecchi, an ecchi romance series. It's good. It legit is good, and I'm gonna tell you, this sensei, what she is doing in the series, like, she's the sensei, the white-haired girl here, it's insane. Like, some of the scenes, I'm like, dude, people think I'm basically down bad if I was to post any scenes about it. It's crazy. Another really cute series I've been liking is this. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. This is enjoyable. I don't think it's, like, anything too incredible, but I've been enjoying this one. One that really has knocked it out of the park for me, though, is Marriage Toxin. Marriage Toxin has been, no joke, it shouldn't be as good as it is. It has actually been great. Do I think it is, like, a top 5 anime potential for this year? No, I don't. But I think that Marriage Toxin was something I just did not expect to be as good as it is when I started it. But I guess I should have expected it to be good, especially when you have someone like Studio Bones working on it. Like, for instance, Bones Films here working on it. Another one that I have been really much enjoying, here, let me find it here. Oh, we got Kill Blue, Liar Game. Rent a Girlfriend, boys. We all know that's absolute peak. Let's see here. What else do we got? Oh, this one's cute. The Miss Maid is really cute. Go for it, Nakamura. I cannot believe what happened to this offer, by the way. Like, for those that are unaware and hasn't been paying attention to the stuff with, like, Nakamura, basically the offer was ran off the internet. And he's getting an anime right now. Or she is getting an anime right now. It is absolutely insane, just the amount of damage that crazy people can do to someone online. And seeing, like, the offer get ran off like that is sad. Especially when, like, they bent the knee. They legit actually bent the knee. And they literally sided with censorship. And now all the goodwill of people that were on the offer side is basically turned against them in Japan. Like, the Japanese community is not liking this offer anymore, because the offer threw them all under the bus. It's legit sad. Like, it's a really sad situation, and it's just like, This is why you don't bow down to censorship, because if you try to appease those that want you censored, you appease no one. They will continuously attack you. With that being said, let me read some of what you guys are saying with comments. I would like to appreciate those that are joining in late within the chat. I greatly appreciate it. Let me do something real quick. I need to do something here. 1 second. Let's see. Let's do this. 1 second. 1 second, everybody. Okay. Sorry, it's important I handle this. One second, sorry about that. Sorry for taking that down. Just gotta do something. If I can get it, come on now. There it is. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. There we go. I got it. Sorry. I was signing in for I can talk with the chat, like be able to do moderator stuff in the chat. That's what I was doing for confirmation when I was doing there. Anyways, with that, yes, I was singing briefly. I do sing to myself quite a bit. Speaking of Digimon Beat Break, their creditless opening video got Copa. What? What? Did they really? That's crazy. I didn't know they got Copa. That's wild. Let's see here. Okay, got that. Is this Chibi Watches? Haven't seen that yet. No, it has been a while. It has actually been a while. Let's see here. I'm just looking at what I can do here. Okay. Anyways, let's get into some discussion. Let's talk about Netflix. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some Netflix real quick. We're gonna talk about this situation and basically how Netflix has surpassed Crunchyroll. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that a lot. One of my favorites this season is Nippon Sengoku. Probably one of the more criminally underrated shows of this anime season. Highly recommended. Thank you very much, and I do recommend that. I've watched one episode, I liked it, I just haven't continued it. Anyways, the Netflix stuff. So, Netflix has apparently, according to the news that broke, has surpassed Crunchyroll as the #1 anime streaming service in major companies. You realize how insane that is, but, like, okay, let's put this in perspective. Netflix, they aren't dedicated to anime. Crunchyroll is. And the fact that Netflix has surpassed them now, I think really just goes to show how far they have fallen as a company. They have fallen so much that a non-dedicated streaming platform has surpassed them. Like, do you realize how insane that is? Like, that's actually insane. And the other crazy thing about this, though, is Netflix is still kind of terrible. They are still kind of like a bad company because, like, let's here. I actually have a very good example of this. Let's look at JoJo. Let's just scroll up and look at JoJo here. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think, is a very good example of just what Netflix has been doing to anime for a very long time. the way they have handled JoJo's release was just so terrible that the collective JoJo's Bizarre Adventures community had to come together, bully Netflix to the point to make an official statement to say we are releasing it this fall. It was legitimately terrible. And the fact that they even decided to release one episode and then now they're going to be releasing like a batch, it seems like they still might be releasing batches, is just, it's so annoying because if an anime is not ready to air, just don't air it. That's just that. It's a very simple thing to say. Like, if an anime isn't ready for the public to see, just don't release it. Now, I think that is that's a very fair thing to say, and it's like, especially if you only have one episode done. Like, okay, you got one episode done. Cool. It's amazing. People love it. People absolutely love the first episode of JoJo. But the thing is that if there's not any more, it's going to kill the hype, the anticipation, and basically people wanting to engage with the story. It is very terrible. I absolutely hate exactly what they have done with the release schedule. And, I can't stand it, man. I legit can't. My headset powered off. One sec. Guess because I'm not hearing myself. One sec. That's probably why. But yeah, okay, I'm going to take a few comments. I'm going to read a few comments from you guys. Sorry about the lack of reading of the comments. I apologize. I get into a autistic rambling, and I'm pretty bad with that. Let's see. It's already started. That means One Punch Season 3 should stay lockup. I agree. I completely agree. Like, I agree that One Punch Man should never have seen the light of day, like, until it was ready. But they threw that under the bus. It was very obvious that Bandai Namco did not give a rat's ass about One Punch Man at all. It was terrible. Nagisa, thank you very much for the $10 donation. When Flowers Bloom with Dignity was airing, that anime only was Netflix gelled and like 3 other anime was airing weekly. JoJo has the same treatment this season, which is funny. It is. Like, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy how Netflix releases anime. They do the exact same thing over and over and don't learn their lesson. It's bad. Hello, Chibi. I always want to say hello to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello to you. Bandai Namco, I can't forgive for ruining One Punch Man. I can't either. Like, dude, they fucked that anime up. Like, the damage they did to One Punch Man's brand, it's some of the worst brand damage I've seen for an anime, I think, since I've been a content creator. Like, I don't even think Berserk 2016 did as much damage to the brand as One Punch Man Season 3 did to One Punch Man. It was bad. Chibi, happy to see you, man. Been watching you for about 10 years now. Thank you very much. Watching me for 10 years. Dude. Why would you? Like, why would you watch me for 10 years? Like, bro, I am cringe, annoying, I am a weeb. I mean, I'm, according to the internet, certain groups, they would say I'm the worst person to ever exist. I am absolutely Satan or Hitler reincarnate. That's what people would have you believe. So, I'm surprised you've stuck with me for 10 years. Thank you, though, for that. You should watch my ridiculous reincarnation. I have wanted to watch that. I legit have. I just haven't gotten around to it. Jinki, thank you very much for the $2 donation. I'm at episode 84 of Gintama. When does it lock in? Bro. Wait, whoa. Bro. You're telling me this isn't locking in. You're telling me this isn't the definition of locking in for an anime opening. This is legit, by the way. This is a real opening. I gotta mute the sound. I don't want to get copyrighted. But, this is a real opening for Gintama. You're telling me this series doesn't lock in? Like, you're not telling me this isn't the pinnacle of art. Like, this is beautiful, man. Like, JJK, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, they have nothing on this. This is next level cinema. So, I cannot believe you would bring such slanderous statements into the chat. Dare saying you're 84 episodes deep and it hasn't locked in yet. What are you watching with your eyes closed? Like, are you watching with your eyes closed? You have to be watching with your eyes shut off and turned away from the screen. Hell, I know what it is. You're on your phone, ain't you? Yeah, you're sitting there scrolling your phone. You're not even watching, are you? I bet you watch it in 2x speed as well. But with that being said, oh, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Started watching Mistress Kana is devilishly easy. Oh, wait, let me scroll up to read this. Devilishly easy. It's cute so far, and Kaguya's VA kills it. Also crazy how Bandai Namco did more for 100 girlfriends than one... You know, we have to have a serious conversation about that in a second. Please remind me, guys, to talk about that, because that is actually something serious that we need to talk about. Oh, yo, Nick, you're in the chat, bro. Okay, wait a minute. Hey, Nick, I want to mod you. I want to add you as a moderator. There you go, bro. I want to give you, managing moderator roles. There you go. There you go. You have complete control, Nick. With that being said, though, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Finished Shadow's House Season 2. It's pretty good. I have, ironically enough, I have not watched Shadow's House Season 2 yet. I need to watch it. I should. I'm actually, 1 second, guys. I think I need to go grab my dog. She's outside, and, she was using the bathroom, and I think it's about to rain. So, just give me 1 second. Okay. You be a good girl. Lila, you're okay. Oh my goodness, 1 second. Come here, babies. Come here. Come here. I got a handful of dogs, as you can see. Forgive me. It's okay, baby. You're a good girl. You're a good girl, yeah. You're a good girl. Here's a treat. Here's a treat. There you go, baby. There's a treat. Hey, I will play with you in a second. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, I have some pretty loud doggies. I have some pretty loud doggies. They're always wanting my attention, as you can see here. She's wanting my attention. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's get back to what we were doing. So, what have I missed? Chibi, sell me on ReZero Season 4? Oh! Okay. Okay. Give me just a second. So, ReZero Season 4. Hello. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Okay. ReZero Season 4. 1 second. What do you want from me, baby? Come on, babies. I got you, little baby. One sec. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your toy. Here's your toy. And you don't start either, Casca. My goodness gracious. My dogs all decided to start going crazy. Okay. Okay. The reason why they're barking, if you want to know, is because there's a storm coming in. There's a thunderstorm, winds are going kind of crazy. She's barking at the rain. Casca, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Lay down. You're okay, good. Good girl. My dogs, man. I am so sorry, everybody. I am so sorry. Okay. Go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. There we go. Okay. I dealt with them. My goodness. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So, let me give context. So I have three dogs. I have a little baby puppy. She's like over there. She's doing her own little thing. But basically there's a storm coming in where I'm living. Wind is picking up on the trees. There's rain, thunder. It's scaring them. Usually when this happens, I lay in bed with them because they get absolutely frightened. So, yeah. That's what's going on. Is Nippon Sengoku good after episode 1? I haven't watched anymore. I don't have any comments on that. So let me sell Nick on ReZero Season 4. Okay, Nick, are you in chat? Are you in chat, Nick? I want to make sure, because I'm going to go off here, and I'm going to go hard into ReZero. We're about to dive into this. We're going to talk about some ReZero for a second. Did you read my comment yet? I have not. Bark, though, low-key, that's not annoying, since we could still hear you. It just makes me think my dog is... Wow. He has not responded. I don't think he is here. Oh, okay, he is here. Okay, so, let's get into this. ReZero Season 4. I'm going to take an educated guess that you have watched Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. I'm going off the limb here to assume that. Season 4... if it delivers in quality, like for instance, if White Fox that is working on this season, if they continue to pump out the quality, they give it their A game, they don't basically shit on themselves, like with what happened with, like, for instance, One Punch Man, Season 4 of ReZero could be the best content ever adapted for the series. It embodies pretty much the entire journey and basically everything that built up to this very moment within the story of ReZero. Like, for instance, when you think about certain elements within Season 1, for instance, like with Rim and how everybody forgot about her, to Subaru fighting the Archbishops, or the Sin Archbishops, and then, you know, with Season 2, with Subaru trying to learn to love himself, but also not to overuse Return by Death. Season 3, with him trying to kind of of get the mantle of becoming a hero, all these different elements to his character that he's been gaining throughout the seasons. Season 4 brings this to a different point and elevates them to a higher level. I would legitimately say that the storytelling is the best that Top 8 ever reached within ReZero, and there's only moments that I've seen from, let's say, Arc 8 and some from Arc 9 that has reached that level, but in terms of consistency, I think that Arc 6, which Season 4 is covering, is some of the most consistent quality that is just a non-stop roller coaster that you just don't want to get off of. You want it to continue. Like, I remember when I was reading this content in the web novel when it was coming out, I remember I read the entirety of it in like a day and a half. Like, I was just that absorbed into the reading material, and I couldn't go to sleep. I literally spent all night long reading it, listening to music on the side. I was actually listening to the ReZero opening and ending songs on the side while I was reading Arc 6. It was an incredible experience. Like, to this day, I think that out of everything I have read, in terms of, like, anything anime, manga adjacent, light novels, that's probably some of the best content I have ever read. The only thing that I think comes kind of close to that, or actually it reaches that level, is Mushoku Tensei. There's elements within certain points within Mushoku Tensei that technically this upcoming season is going to be adapting, that comes out this summer, but there is moments that in Mushoku that reaches that, but ReZero, man, it is the best arc that is getting adapted. I can't talk about it too in-depth because of spoiler reasons, but I straight up want to say, if you love, like, the dark, psychological nature of it, Season 4 is going to be excellent. The only way it won't is, like I said, they cut a lot of content, the animation becomes stiff and shit. That is the only way it legitimately will be terrible. That is the only way. Thank you very much for the $5, I don't know what that is in currency, but thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that a lot. That is another thing I just also mentioned in the chat, which I think is very important. Julius. So, there's a lot of characters within this season, okay, of, like, ReZero Season 4, that have not gotten the spotlight basically in a long time, or never. Like, I don't think this is necessarily a spoiler, so I'm just gonna talk about it, but, like, the main cast right now within the story for Season 4 is obviously Beatrice, Subaru, Amelia, Ram, and then you have Anastasia and Julius. And then you have a few others on the side, but overall those are kind of like the main central cast. And also Meili as well, I don't know why I forgot about her. But basically you have characters that haven't really had the spotlight that are surrounding Subaru, and you're getting to kind of see how their dynamic is around his character, and to kind of see how the world views him outside of his own niche group. Because we've only seen Subaru really act within his group of people he knows, not with people outside, and we're now getting to see how someone like Julius or Anastasia sees Subaru now after everything that's happened from Season 1. And speaking of Julius as a character, he might become your favorite. I'm just gonna say, anyone that's anime only, he will have some crazy moments that will probably make him one of your favorite characters of all time. He has... Dude, I hope, please, Studio White Fox, please give us a beautiful adaptation for a certain scene for him. I want to see it. I want to see it so bad, because it would be godly. Like, I'm gonna be, like, freaking out. I will probably do a live reaction to the episode when we finally get to that point, because of how godly it's potentially going to be. But okay, enough with being basically like a ReZero shill. Let's talk about other things. Let's get into other stuff that is a part of the agenda today. Let me read some comments. Okay, I haven't been crazy about him so far. Excited to see what he does this season. Yeah, no, okay. At this point in time within the story, Julius isn't been, like, an amazing character. Like, if you're an anime only, hell, even if you're a light novel, web novel reader, you won't really care for him. Right now, you won't. But I promise you, you will. Like, you will. If they do it right. Okay, so, next I want to talk about, let's see here. Yeah, I want to talk about Piracy. Since we're on the topic of anime, I do want to talk about something that has been happening as of late. I've been noticing for the last 3 to 4 days, and it's definitely exploding recently. And that is, there has been a mass exodus in Warpath that Kakao and Webtoon, and even Toei and Shonen Jump have been doing against pirated content. For instance, there was one of the main leakers for One Piece that posts leaks and scans and stuff for One Piece. I saw their account basically getting copyrighted continuously on X, on Twitter, and they had to like go private because even their profile picture got copyright striked, which was insane. And now, if you look at these images here that's pulled up, the official Discord that's associated with the One Piece Reddit, the One Piece Reddit, or Discord for the subreddit, is now under attack to where they can no longer talk about spoilers, leaks, post leaks, or anything like that because they most likely got a boss call. They got a call behind the scenes of like probably Shueisha or Toei saying, if you continue this, you're about to go to prison. Like that's probably what happened, but there is a lot of these like Discords that are now starting to get targeted, and it's definitely becoming more common, I have noticed as of late, especially in the last year. And so yeah, they've been heavily cracking down on this, like, especially for One Piece, and I think the reason why that is, too, is because One Piece has, exploded in popularity. Definitely, it's had a resurgence, especially in the West, and with the live action, and then you have LARPer Paul trying to sell the manga volumes. Oh my goodness gracious, like, oh, that one pisses me off. That one actually makes me so mad when I saw that. But, with One Piece exploding as a series, I feel like Shueisha and Shonen Jump are definitely becoming a lot more protective of their property, and they want to make sure it does not have any pirate sites out there. But this is not getting into the main factor, which I've been seeing, and that is Kakao and Webtoon that has been striking down a lot of different websites and manga sites. So, for those that do not know who Webtoon is or Kakao, they are Korean-based companies. They are based in Korea, and they are protective over their manhwa, their webcomics. That's what they're protective of. And a lot of these different sites, a lot of these, different, manga sites that house webcomics and webtoons, they have been taken down thanks to Webtoon and webcomics, even though they house manga on them. And I think it's becoming increasingly obvious, especially in the last few weeks, that it is a massive danger to house this content on your platform because, honestly, these Korean companies, they don't play around. Like, I used to think that Shueisha was, like, going crazy. Japan goes crazy for their copyright stuff, but no. The Kakao and Webtoon, they don't joke, which is something, yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to key in on, and I could definitely see a lot of piracy sites going forward not even allowing that content on their site because of that. I mean, we had, like, a person that was in, like, Mexico, one of the largest, like, piracy sites for, like, Spanish speakers and readers was taken down, thanks to Kakao and Webtoon. There was one of the most giant, like, Korean readers also taken down. It's just, yeah, there's back-to-back stuff that just continuously gets taken down back-to-back. So, my recommendation here, if you are, like, someone that is wondering what's going to happen, is this the end of piracy, I'm just going to tell you the truth, okay? I'll just straight up tell you. It's not going to die. Piracy is something that cannot really cease to exist. But I feel like it's going to get harder as time goes on to be able to get into probably pirating stuff. Thankfully, the sites that I use will probably never get targeted. And I gatekeep those sites. I'm not even going to speak about them because, well, obvious reasons. But if you know what they are, you know what I'm talking about. It's been around for a while, and I don't think it's going to go down. With that being said, let me read some, comments, what you guys are saying here. Hey, Death Metal. You take that back, man. You shouldn't say that. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody that's been leaving a like on the video and, like, giving a view and stuff, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving this video and stuff for my channel. It does help out a lot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So what should I talk about? I need to think. Gatekeeping yes, gatekeeping is a good thing. Like, if you don't gatekeep, you're screwing up. Like, you are. You have to gatekeep your hobbies and stuff. If you don't, bad actors will come in and they will destroy it. That's just how it is. Also, Vincent is going to be animating one of the ReZero Season 4 fights. I heard something about that, Rain. I did hear that Vincent, which worked on, like, the iconic Sukuna scene where he does his domain expansion, is apparently going to be working on Season 4. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's confirmation on that. But if so, that is going to be badass. I really, really hope so. Chibi, are you excited for Mushoku Tensei Season 3? Tell me your thoughts about... Oh, bro. Okay. We're gonna get right into that. So, Mushoku Tensei. I am so unbelievably excited for this. Because just like with ReZero, one of the best segments of the story is going to be getting adapted. And I remember when I read this like 2 years ago. I was in a state of just being stunned by some plot twists that happened. Like, revelation, plot twists that have been in your face basically since the beginning of the story. It was jaw-dropping. And it really brought me back to one of the big reasons why I love, like, reading manga, reading light novels, watching anime. It brings that sense of wonder, joy, mystery, not knowing what's going to happen next, a wild roller coaster. And that's exactly what Mushoku Tensei was, how it was. It was just such an incredible read, and the content that's going to get adapted, if Studio Bind really is putting all their eggs in the basket and bringing their A game that has worked on, like, Onimai, for instance, or Ruri Rocks to work on Season 3, we are not ready. Like, we are not ready for the quality we are going to experience. And I'm telling you guys, I'm just gonna say, I mean, it's very obvious. I mean, Eris appears. Like, she returns. Like, she's gonna be back. Like, she is going to be in Season 3. We haven't seen her in so long since the conclusion of, like, Season 1. And to finally see her again after all this time, it's going to be absolutely... It's going to be emotional, actually seeing the reunion, getting to see her meet Rudy again after everything that happened within Season 2. I mean, I also want to point this out, by the way. Look at this. ReZero will be airing alongside. I want you to look at that, by the way. Also, Tanya the Evil. Tanya the freaking Evil. Bleach. This next season is going to be hard fucking core. It is going to be crazy. I mean, we have the soul leveling ripoff. Yes, we do. Oh, and this one, I like the character design of this cover, by the way. So definitely gonna be tuning into that one. Let me see what you guys are saying. I am so sorry for those that are commenting in the chat, and I have not been reading it as much as I should. Do forgive me on that. Okay, let me see. Bro trapped in the dating sim season 2. Don't skip past it, bro. No. I am looking forward to Tanya as well. Tanya is going to be so much fun. Dude, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for Tanya to reappear as a series. Like, has it... Like, okay, did Tanya's Season 1 come out in 2017 or 2018? Can someone confirm that? Like, could someone confirm when, like, when Tanya Season 1 came out? Because I am legitimately curious about that. My yes, I am streaming. I am legitimately streaming. Thank you so much. Talk about manga. Which manga do you want me to talk about is the question. Chibi, why don't Shueisha and Kakao support fluency in Japanese and Korean? I have no idea. That's above my pay grade. I have no idea. Are you fresh on anything you watch anymore, or do you read the materials? Are you anime only? Oh, okay, so... let me pull up the stuff. Let me go back here. Spring season. Okay, so... I am getting into content that's anime only now for Witch Hat that, you know, I read a long time ago. Let's see here. That Time to Reincarnate as a Slime, I've read the light novel, so I already know what this whole thing is going to be about. So, I'm not really watching this season. I want to be honest with you. I'm not really an anime only. Obviously, I'm not anime only with One Piece or Dr. Stone. Yozakura Family as well. I'm trying to think here. Is there... I guess Yoa Yoa, I'm anime only for. Marriage Toxin. I I'm not for Rent-A-Girlfriend, sadly. I keep up with Rent-A-Girlfriend. Akane Banashi, oh my goodness, that's so good. I mean, I guess the main popular works I am reading, but if it's stuff that just came out that's kind of niche, no. Legitimately, I have not read ahead. I don't know anything. Oh, we got a $10 donation. Let me read what this says here. The Blurry NPC, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Yo, Chibi, I saw a video on X apparently with a DEI manga supposedly has the Japanese. Oh, here, wait, let me make this larger for myself. Okay, so Yo, Chibi, I saw a video on X apparently a Western DEI manga supposedly has the Japanese interested in anime adaptation with no record sales anywhere. They use race to market the book. I did see that. I did see that marketing stunt that was going on. I don't know a whole lot about that. Like, I don't really have much of a comment. But I do know that there is a lot of bad actors that have been within the industry as of late that has definitely been trying to insert politics and stuff within different shows. I mean, a very good example of this, I hate to bring it up. I don't want to throw it under the bus, but it's got to be said. Witch Hat. Witch Hat right here is... I want to make this fundamentally clear about Witch Hat. It's a good story. I like the manga. The anime is incredible. It is. But it's very clear there's a lot of bad actors with Kodansha. And the UK, that are actively latching on their tendrils to Witch Hat and trying to use it as a propaganda machine to kind of push one narrative that has been very obvious that people have seen, is that the writer, which is female, for Witch Hat, is revolutionary. That finally women are being able to write manga within the manga industry and have a successful anime, which is very disrespectful to anime and manga history, because anyone that knows anything about anime and manga knows there is a lot of very famous works that have been written by female authors. I mean, one very good example is the writer of Fullmetal Alchemist, and we know how popular that anime is. Another writer is the writer of Ranma 1/2 and Inuyasha. Female author, very skilled, very well known. Sailor Moon, another very well known female author. And the fact that Kodansha and the UK are trying to use Witch Hat as this propaganda machine to say, oh, there's now female authors are finally getting the respect they deserve, is just completely smearing other female authors that came before that have been so overwhelmingly successful and has shaped the landscape of manga and anime. It actually pisses me off. It really is one of the things that really has angered me. And the fact that Kodansha went on a complete blocking spree, just started blocking everybody that would point this out, I think demonstrates the psyop that they're trying to pull. The Dangers of My Heart. Yes, Dangers in My Heart is also written by a woman. Yes, that is also very true. So there is a lot of like female authors that are very popular that is just getting disrespected by this statement. And I want to reiterate this once again, that I don't hate Witch Hat. I think that Witch Hat legitimately is a very good like anime and a very good manga. But I think in general, it's being used for propaganda, which is just legitimately sad. Yo, Chibi, I hope everything is going well. Shit is crazy right now. Yes, everything is going about as good as it can. I do appreciate it. Speaking of which, we have 342 people watching the stream right now. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for everybody that's watching, tuning in, and leaving likes on the video. I greatly appreciate it. It does help out a lot. It helps with me being able to fund, being able to move, and everything. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Every single individual that is currently supporting the channel right now. It does help quite a bit. Is Yursei Yatsura the oldest female written? I don't know. I don't know who the oldest female manga author is. I have no idea. I don't have a statement on that one. Usagi dropped despite its manga ended. Also made... Wait. Usagi Drop was written by a woman? No way. You're lying. You're lying. One sec. I gotta confirm this. Wait, I'm gonna confirm this off stream. Just give me a second. Usagi Drop offer. Oh my god. No. What? I had no idea. Sailor Moon is Togashi's wife, by the way, the author. Okay. Today I learned that Usagi Drop was written by a woman. Oh boy. Oh boy. That just shattered everything for me. That shattered reality, guys. Like, guys, my reality is kind of shattered right now. Oh yeah, Maggie Moggy, written by a woman too. I remember that. I do remember that as well. It's great to see you as well, Minos. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I think the ecchi series Sekirei was also written by. Oh, dude, I have. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get right into that. We're gonna talk about that actually. Okay. Some of the most filthy, degenerate, smutty, gooner-like manga, anime, or light novels, or content in general is written or drawn by a woman. I know this is very, very hard to accept, but women, I'm willing to say, from my experience, personal experience, they are more degenerate than an actual dude. Maybe same level, but I have definitely experienced him on a higher level in terms of being more degenerate. And I think that people that try to act like women aren't degenerate and they don't do a lot of smutty, gooner-like content or draw or do it is just being disingenuous. They make some of the craziest stuff, and I respect it, but it's insane. Like, it's actually insane. Also, Kodomo Jikan is written by... Wait, is Kodomo written by... You're lying. What? I didn't know that. I actually had no idea the author of that. That's also shattering. That just shattered my worldview as well. That's, ooh. And held my coffee wrong. Got to watch Mal and Demons of the Shadow Realm last week, and I have to say it's beautiful. Dude, there is a lot of beautiful anime this season. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, if you take a hard look at, like, this anime season, there's so much beauty in it. There's so much good stuff. I think there's a piece of anime for pretty much every single person. I mean, you want absolute high-quality masterpiece, go watch Rent-a-Girlfriend. You want, one of the best anime to ever grace our presence in this season, watch Akane Banashi. I mean, Needy Girl Overdose as well is amazing. I mean... We have, like, BL for the girls and guys as well who like BL. I mean, we have Ace of Diamond, which is... Oh my goodness. Like, if you haven't watched Ace of Diamond, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing and go watch Ace of Diamond. You got romance, you got slice of life, you got rom-com, you got BL, you got Yuri, you got ecchi, you got shonen, you got seinen, psychological, got a isekai reincarnated, you got all sorts of crazy funky stuff this season. This season legitimately has pretty much anything you could kind of want. Chibi, have you ever heard about Bob and Tiff? No, I have no idea. Noragami is made by a woman. You are also very much correct on that statement. Yes, Noragami is written by a woman. Let's see here. Let's get into the next subject matter I want to discuss. Okay, so I discussed this, so I'll just go ahead and close this. Yes, I want to talk about this. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the audio. Sorry about that. I want you to look very closely at this. 2018 and 2026. This is Nami, by the way. This is the difference of art quality from 2018 to 2026. It's actually stunning just how insane One Piece is right now. Like, you don't even need to be a One Piece fan, and I think you can just see the quality difference of just how far the anime is right now. Like, Wano really did change the One Piece anime forever. Like, look at this. Look at these still frames. It's just pure still frames on the bottom. Like, this is like some One Punch Man animation. Straight up. It's basically One Punch Man level animation. And then you compare it to the top. Look at this, like cinematic view. Obviously, there's a lot of effects. The sky, the different transitions, the crumbling. There is, like, this scene with Nami. It's so good. And I feel like just seeing the difference of One Piece right now, to be a One Piece fan, you're eating good. Like, you are eating some of the best you could possibly have as a fan. Like, the manga is in probably one of the best spots that it's been in an extremely long time. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I love the manga's direction. I don't think it's perfect, but I have loved the new stuff. The anime. it going basically seasonal has done amazing for it. I mean, you could just see the quality difference from the 2026 clip. I think that One Piece really, it's reached a new tier that I didn't think was possible, and the reason why I think it's reached this level as of late is because it's reaching into the end game, and there is a lot more eyes fixated on shonen anime, and I think Toei Animation realizes this, that just the popularity of, like, shonen in general, they need to cash in as much as they can for One Piece, because obviously One Piece is not going to be around forever. And I think a lot of people have realized that One Piece is getting closer to its conclusion. It is close. It's very, very close to, basically coming to an end, maybe in the next 4 years. I could see it. Which is kind of crazy. Like, I can't believe One Piece might actually end in 4 years. That's wild. With that being said, though, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments here. Chibi, keep fighting with the Hatter. I don't know what you're talking about there, Hatter. Speaking of Shonen, have you read Kaijin Fugeki? I don't think I have. No, I have not. Only like 10 years left. Come on, man. Come on. We got 20 years. We got some 20 years left for it. Okay, so let me think about this. So we got this discussed. Oh, that's, don't mind that. Okay, so we got this statement from Pirate Nation. So let's read this for a second, and then we'll get into it. So starting September 2026, a silent update pushed by Google will block every Android app whose developer hasn't registered with Google, signed their contract, paid up, and handed over to government ID. Google calls the new rule Android Developer Verification. This starts with Brazil, Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand, expanding worldwide in 2027, aka global, where every app on certified Android phones must come from a developer who has registered the real identity with Google. This covers apps from the Play Store, third-party store, and side-loaded APKs. Here's what developers have to do. They sign up in Google's new verification system, share their legal name, address, phone number, and ID, and pay a one-time $25 fee. Google doing this is to fight, the reason why they're doing it is to fight malware. The company says side-loaded apps are 50 times more likely to contain bad software than Play Store apps. Android is becoming more controlled with all of these changes. So, basically, Google is locking down their system. They don't want to allow any type of, like, side-loading in third-party apps, and basically one of the big reasons why people would even use Android, which I have an Android, by the way, the only reason why people would even use Android is to be able to sideload apps and be able to kind of do their own thing with it. But now that they're locking down the App Store, forcing developers to basically give over their ID to even be able to publish things, has definitely put, I think, a hamper on, basically not just privacy for these developers, but being able to use the Android much differently than you would with an Apple phone. And I think it's going to do massive damage. It's not something that I think is really consumer-friendly in general, even though they're trying to say it's to protect you from malware. And will it protect you from malware? Yeah. It will. There will be cases that it will. But I think that, in general, it's going to do a lot of damage to third-party apps and stuff like that, and different developers. It's going to cause potential threats to where you might get doxxed and have, like, your information out there because you give over your ID and governmental information to Google to be able to house these apps. I mean, we've already seen these big companies already have massive data breaches, so Google having something like that it's only a matter of time eventually. It eventually will happen. So, it's legit sad. My other thing, though, that makes this very situation here very black-pilling for me is that this is just a domino effect. Like, I do want to point this out, that this is only affecting developers right now. That's what it is. But it is going worldwide. It's being forced through the door as worldwide. And they're forcing ID, real identification. And I feel like this is a precursor to them eventually forcing it onto the consumer base. Forcing it onto just random individuals that want to use their phone will have to start using their ID just to access the Google Store. I mean, Apple is doing that already. They're pushing that and trying to do that, so it's only a matter of time until Google tries to follow suit and does the exact same thing. So this entire situation really has black-pilled me, because, to be completely blunt, there is so many people that have told me that I have doom posted, that I'm over exaggerating the situation at hand, that basically everything that digital ID and age verification is doing, it's not that big of a deal, but it is, and it has been getting worse. And the situation with Google right now and Discord and stuff, it's happening. Digital ID is here. And there's a lot of people that rather get into culture wars and fight over politics and stuff than actually tackle the real issues, teaming up together to be able to stop it. But obviously people rather fight and throw stones at each other than actually address the real issues at hand. And that's basically what's going to lead to digital ID just sweeping through and getting pretty much every single person. And that's a really sad reality that it's starting to come towards. Don't let the haters dim your lights. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You guys are why I have light. Just gonna say it. Like, you guys, the way you support me and all that is why I'm able to have even, like, a smile. I'm able to get up each day. It's you guys that allow me to continue to have a light. So thank you. I appreciate all of you guys out there. I really do. With that being said, though, I'm trying to think what else I should talk about. Google killing sideloading will be the final nail in the coffin. I do agree. Everything's a scam, everything's a lie, everything's hypocrisy, and so you don't comply. You, yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, you are. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, though. I do appreciate it quite a bit. Yo, what's up? You guys are paying the bills. I do appreciate that. We can't see a problem right now, so nothing bad will happen in the future. Yeah, that is, honestly, you're very right. You're very right about that. They can't see a problem right now, so that's basically how it is. Have you talked with the police to reduce... oh, okay, so you know what? I will address this. I will address this right now, and just get it out there. I'll just straight up talk about it. So, have I done anything about the hater situation? Yes. Actually, there is... I can't elaborate. I can't talk about it too in-depth. There is things happening. But it's also... It's out of my hands. That's all I can say. It is actually out of my hands. It's just not even in my hands anymore. It's up to other people. It's stuff to be able to do stuff like that. Another little detail on this is I am moving in very soon. And basically, I've already been told by the authorities that my entire personal information online could just be scrubbed. Big thanks to the letter threats and stuff I've gotten. So basically, I won't have anything online anymore to be able to be looked at for actual public information or whatever that be used. And yeah, so I'll be able to be in a new home and basically not have to worry about anything. So that's it's very nice. It's very, very nice. And by the way, they I will say things are happening though, and yeah, okay, I won't talk anymore. Why are you talking about Android being closed source when using Opera GX? Okay, yes, Opera GX is pretty bad too. I agree, it is a pretty bad thing. I do need to change off of it. I actually have no excuse for that. I do need to get off it. I don't like the browser either. I don't like some of the statements they've done. You are completely right. You got me. Thank you very much for the, $5 donation. I've been watching you for a decade, wishing you well in the storm. Stay strong. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Use a data broker removal service. Oh, I don't need to. I don't need to use that. The police can just get it removed. That's what they're already doing. So, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This guy, I heard this Chibi guy eats doo-doo. Okay. That's funny. Okay. You know what? I'm not even mad. That's just that. What? I heard Incogni is good for moving data. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Black Clover just ended. Did it? Did it just end? You use Brave. It's pretty solid. Maybe I should use Brave. Brave might be a better source. Oh, you love my Freewind wallpaper? Oh. This is not a wallpaper. This is my PC. This is my PC case. Starforge. That's what this is. Speaking of which, I want to share something funny. I showed it last time. I want to show you. So, you ready for something creepy? I want to show you guys something creepy, okay? Let me pull this up. Okay. this is something I got sent to me, like, a decade ago, okay? And it was sitting in my corner, just dusting over, gaining a lot of dust. So, it's very dirty, but I'm pulling it out just to show you how creepy it is. Look at how creepy this Asuna, like, doll thing is. Like, I got sent this, like, a while back, and it's got hair on it, it's dusty as hell, like, look at this. It's creepy, bro. Like, it's really creepy. I keep it around, though, because you know what I think I'm gonna do with this? I think I'm gonna, like, put it in the background when I get to my new place, have a new backdrop, and I think that's gonna be really funny. I think that'll be really funny. Dude, the dolls are creepy. I 100% agree. It is very, 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 very creepy. I think that shit is probably some of the most creepy shit. Like, I hate dolls, man. You know what? I'm going to straight up tell you guys. I want to tell you a childhood story. You ready for this one? Okay. So, when I was younger, I remember going to one of my family members' houses, and they had, like, a whole line of just porcelain Victorian dolls on the wall. And their eyes looked like they followed you. And it was so horrifying when you would walk in the middle of the night down the hallway, because the reflection of the bathroom light would shine on their eyes, and they would be like, it looked like they were following you. It was, nah, bruh. Nah, I absolutely hate porcelain dolls. I hate Victorian porcelain dolls. They are horrifying. And yeah, nah, bro. That's one of the reasons why I never watched Chucky. I never watched the Chucky, like, movies and stuff, the Chucky, like, movie TV or movie series, because of that type of stuff. It terrifies me. That is the actual one fear I legitimately have. I have told this story before. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm making sure it's for those newcomers. Dead Silence is a creepy doll movie. Anyone say I have not seen that? I don't like to watch doll movies. That is not my type of thing, bro. I can't do that. That is completely out of anything I would watch. Speaking of which, I want to watch the Mummy movie. Apparently, the Mummy movie, I've heard mixed things about it. I hope it's good. I want to actually watch that, because I do love Mummy. Chucky is a comedy. You should watch Dead Silence. Chucky's scary, but less scary to me because it's plastic. I mean, yeah, but still, I had nightmares about Chucky growing up, and I never watched Chucky. I never even watched it. Sounds like the doll from Konosuba. Did Black Clover really end? If it really did end, I'll have to look at the chapter in a bit. I will. Can you see? Yeah. Here it is. There you go. Right here. Just a regular gaming chair. It's pretty comfy. What's up, Chibi? What's up, chat? What's up? Okay, it's a great Wednesday, you know what this means. It's hump day. That's what that means. Every Chucky movie after the first one is a comedy. Is it? Is Chucky a comedy? Can someone confirm that? Like, I didn't know that. Is it? The new Mummy is more like Evil Dead. Same director. Wait, really? Same director? Huh. The more you know. I had no idea about that. Huh. Oh, it is you're right. It is ReZero Day. You are completely correct. And I can't wait to see Crunchyroll absolutely obliterate those subtitles and make it completely different than what it actually says. I can't wait. Hey, Chi, you watching from work? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're spending some time, you know, even while you're at work to watch me. I do greatly appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Still a lot of Despots comedy, primarily. Okay, maybe I will give Chucky a watch. Maybe I will. Have you heard of the video game Angel at Dusk? I have never played it. Let's see. Did you see they are trying to force it into a must-pass funding bill? Wait, what are you talking about here, free expression? I have no idea what you're even talking about. Let's see here. Let's go back to here. Okay, pull this up. When will you be talking about... I'm not going to be talking about that at all. I'm not. I've already said my piece online. No point. There's really no point. I mean, look. if he wants to send a group after me, and he wants to engage with me, give me more views, wants to give me more like money and pay my bills, go for it. I've already showcased like how much money I've made just on Twitter alone, because they can't block and mute me. If you want to pay for me to have an entirely new home, go for it. Continue to engage with me. It's fine. I mean, go for it. I mean, money's money. I mean, hell, that's just how it is. Chibi is my #1 news. I am not #1. Do not. No. Age verification law into must-pass legislation bill. I have no idea. If anyone has seen the Child's Play movie, they will get the joke. I don't know. I haven't watched Chucky, so I can't say. One Piece is ending and Jump and making anime for cancel works like Black Torch. I think it's time we finally get a season 3 of Medaka. You know, I am very surprised we did not get a continuation of Medaka Box. That's actually really shocking to me. I'm also very much shocked about how we never got a continuation of Magi. Like, that's weird as well. Like, why didn't we get, like, a season 3? I am going to be doing a ReZero episode review tomorrow. Do not worry. That will be done as quickly as I can tomorrow, so do not stress about that. When the episode airs, I will probably be talking about it, live tweeting it. You know what? I'll ask you guys this. This is entirely up to you, chat. Would you be interested in a live stream reaction to ReZero? Now, gonna keep it real. I cannot share the audio. I cannot show the footage on screen. Keeping it completely real. But I could just have my face and basically put a ReZero picture up, and then we can, I can react to it. Would you all be interested in something like that? If you're not, let me know. But I am legitimately curious. Depending on, how, like, you know, what you guys say, maybe I might do it. It also depends on how busy I am tomorrow, though. But I will be doing a ReZero video, so do not worry about that. Yes, man. Timer. I will figure out a timer. If I do, maybe I'll figure out some way to do a timer. But I can't show footage. I want to make sure I re-emphasize that. You will not be seeing the episode appear on the screen, because that's copyright. That I'm just not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with Japanese copyright. It is just not enjoyable. Not going to do that. You should start doing debate streams. You make a huge amount of money. I probably would, but I don't care. I don't care to do a lot of debates or anything like that. I like just sticking to my own little thing. Oh yeah, no, YouTube would strike it down. Well, not YouTube. It would be Katakawa, and it would be just the rights holders for ReZero. That's what would happen. Official release not out. The official release for Black Clover is not out. Chibi, can you give a shout out to my buddy Aiden Underground? I don't know who that is, but sure, there you go. Let's see. Have you heard or watched The Boys, the one on Amazon Prime? I have. I just haven't seen the latest season, because honestly, I just don't care for it anymore. I don't know. I kind of dropped off of it. I don't care. My power just went off on that. One sec. There we go. But, yeah, I dropped off interest on that. Any good vampire anime coming out? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there is any good vampire anime right now, which is legitimately sad, because I like vampires a lot. I actually, it's one of my favorite genres of anime. I think one of my favorites that I always hold special to my heart when I'm thinking of vampire anime is Vampire Knight, actually. I legitimately loved that anime so freaking much growing up. I remember watching it and then going to read the manga because I was so interested, and then it never got a continuation. Like, Vampire Knight Season 2 is it, and we never got a Season 3, even though there was so much content that could have gotten adapted. And there's actually a legitimate, like, I'm not even joking, Wincest in it. Like, actually. Like, bro. Peak. Absolutely peak. Have you heard about the manga Inubaka? Well, let me see. Let me look this up on my side here. Let me see here. Inubaka. Inubaka Crazy for Dogs. Let's look up my anime list on this. 1 second. Okay. What is this about? Inubaka was published. Sugo, who loves dogs, moves from countryside to the big city and finds a job at a pet store. So, it's just a pet owner? Wait, it's made in 2014. Oh my goodness, that's old. It's old, bro. Like, we're talking old, ancient manga. Oh my goodness gracious. Man is recommended like a relic to me. Because, guys, I want to key in on something. 2006 was 20 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, think about that. That's crazy. Have you seen yourself in the first Shazam movie, The Bullied Kid? I don't know your actor as well. I heard something about that. People are saying I look like the Shazam kid. That's pretty funny. Call of the Night is yes, it is. Yes, it is. Call of the Night. Oh, yeah, you know what? We're gonna pull that up. We're gonna pull up Call of the Night. Call of the Night. Opening. We're gonna pull that up right now. Gotta mute it, though. I love this opening so much, dude. Like, the colors, the way the character designs are, it's beautiful, man. Like, Call of the Night is one of the biggest vibes for a vampire story in a while, and I'm glad it got so much love. It got just a breathtaking anime adaptation, and I think that, I'm glad to see a lot of people really enjoying this, because if there's one thing I feel like we're in short supply of in anime and manga nowadays, truthfully, is a vampire manga. I actually think we don't get a lot of vampire manga as we used to. Please do an interview with Raging Golden I don't even know who that is, sorry. Call of the Night, yeah, Call of the Night is just, it's beautiful, man. You can't go wrong with just how good it is. Let's see here. Let me answer some more. Instant gray hair. I don't know. Oh, me? Gray hair? I have no idea what you're talking about. By the way, chat, if you love dogs, Inubaka is a very good manga. At least I loved it. So it's like a dog series. Like, it's just taking care of a dog. Hey, Chibi, have you ever considered doing a top 50 or 100 anime list? Would love to see a list of your favorite anime of all time. I have. That would be hard to do. That would be very, very, very hard. I think, I would have to really sit down and think basically for days just to figure out what would actually be my top. Yes, I know about the Kagurabachi teaser. I actually reacted to that yesterday. You can watch the video if you are interested in my reaction for the Kagurabachi trailer. It's the Bakemonogatari. Is it? I had no idea. I actually had no idea on that. Today I learned. Okay, thank you very much, chat. Thank you very much for letting me know that one. Okay. Have you seen Hyoka? Yes, I have. I have seen that. I have 100% seen that. Welcome back, George. Welcome back to the stream. I also would like to say once again, while the stream is hot and there's people potentially joining in, everyone that has left a like so far on the video, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't left a like, please do so. Would also appreciate that. Every little bit that you guys do does help out a lot with the channel, because as a reminder, which I said at the beginning of the video of the stream, for those that are coming in, everything that you guys help me with, it's helping me move, it's helping me get another place, and just basically get some peace of mind for my family as well. So I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, all donations and everything. It really does help. It really does. I wish I could just clarify more, but obviously I can't. But thank you. I'm not saying this as just like a content creator. I'm saying this as a human being. I'm just straight up just saying it as a person that is flesh and blood, talking with you guys through the screen right now. I thank you. I really do. To be completely blunt with you guys, actually, let me read this comment. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, Lex. I appreciate it, man. These anime came out in 2006. Black Lagoon, Code Geass, Higurashi, Oran Host Club, Hellsing Ultimate, Nana, and Gintama. It's so insane how long ago that was. It's... Guys. Black Lagoon and Code Geass is a recent anime. Higurashi is a new anime. It's not old, guys. It's not a relic. It's not retro, guys. It's a new anime, guys. It's recent. It only came out like 8 years ago. Oh, no. Lowland Tenrec. No. Let me explain. I am not giving up on the channel. Okay. Let me clarify in case there's a misunderstanding. Full disclosure. I'm basically moving. They're scrubbing my records. Basically where I can't be found and all that. I'm moving. And I'm going to continue streaming and doing whatever, continue making content, but basically just in a new place. So, I'll be safe, everything will be fine, completely protected and all that, and, once again, all the money you guys have sent me is helping to be able to do that and speed that up. So, I'm just being completely blunt, so thank you. Back into reading this. Thank you so much for I think that's yen, 2,000 yen. Been watching you for about 10 years, if not more. Appreciate your content. Thank you. I can't believe you stuck with me this long. I do appreciate it. Wait. A Japanese viewer. Wait a minute. Wait, guys. We got a Japanese viewer in the chat. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wait. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to see that even people from Japan watch my content. Australian living in Japan. Wow. Okay. Well, even still, I appreciate you watching my content. I'm glad you got out of Australia. I've been seeing what's going on there. I'm glad to see you potentially got out of problems. All these sequels have come out. Checking in work. Good to see my prayers have been answered, which is that you're safe. Yes, I am safe. All that, don't worry. This stream okay, if it sucks, it sucks. You can leave it. You know what? I'll help you get out of chat. You know what? Let's sit there and block you. And you don't have to worry about ever being in the chat ever again. There you go. You don't have to worry about it. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you very much, man, for the $100 donation. Love you, Chibi. Always look forward to your X post. Keep it up. Always stay safe. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that. Seriously. I try, you know what? Okay, guys. We're gonna talk about it. I think a lot of you guys that are watching this stream right now, okay? You know about my gooner tendencies. You know I'm a pretty degenerate guy. I like my fan service. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I think being able to be honest about that is amazing. And I'm just gonna say that I legitimately, when I am commenting about my stuff online, I love just posting fan service content, because in turn, I like sharing just culture, but I love pissing people off. I love how angry I get by just posting an uncensored manga panel or anime clip. It brings me so much joy. So much joy. To just see how many schizos crash out when I post, let's say, Nagatoro, with her just ass slapping. I love it, man. It's so funny. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite things to do, and you can say, I'm smiling right now. One of my favorite things is when someone's getting pissed off at me and I just post the Gwen gif. If you know, you know. You see me post it. And you can call me cringe or whatever, a loser, it's fine. But I'm just sitting here when I post that. I'm sitting here. Oh, by the way, when I post that stuff, I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm taking a fat shit, okay? I'm taking a fat shit and I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm just just laughing to myself as I'm pissing thousands of people off just for posting a little animation. It brings me so much joy. It brings me an ego, man. I get such an ego when I can make so many people mad by just doing something so normie. You know what? I'm gonna actually talk about that. Everything I talk about, as fan service, degenerate content, anime opinions, everything like that, it's normie. I know this is surprising, but I'm gonna say it. My opinions right now, which seem pretty radical to new fans, it was considered tourist behavior and normie opinions in the 2010s. I'm just gonna be honest. That was normie tourist opinions. That's just like, that's crazy that we have degraded that much in the anime and manga community. That's something that is just so simple as a simple take or statement would have made people look at me like, this guy's a normie. This guy's a straight up normie. He's not a weirdo. He's a surface level anime manga fan. That's legit what people would say. But obviously, we don't live in that era anymore. We really don't. New fans are 100% soft. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. If you don't already know, you should think about playing Union Arena TCG. They dropped a Tokyo Ghoul set and Kagurabachi set. Wait, really? I don't know anything about this. If you're interested in telling me more about this, just DM me on Twitter. I do get DMs. My DMs are open. Feel free. Now, will I respond? Who knows? I'm not going to promise that one. But I do sort through DMs when I can, if they're not flooded, overloaded, or the site's broken. So if you're interested in telling me more about that, just DM me. Just DM me on Twitter. I'll look at it. But yes, I am safe, man. I'm very safe. Don't worry. Don't stress about it. I promise you, I'm very much safe. Very, very safe. I'm not really worried at this point. I mean, yeah. Okay. Can you tell my streamer friend Green to go live? That would be... Hey, Green! Go to live. Go live, man. Your friend wants it. What is a good example of a hard anime that graduates you from a new... Okay. Hard anime that graduates you from a new fan. I think your opinion on Mushoku Tensei, if you are an anime fan, and how you view Mushoku Tensei, how you watch this anime and your opinion on this series, I think will determine if you graduate from being a tourist / new fan to an actual person that I can consider someone that should be welcomed into the community. I'm not strictly talking welcome into the Mushoku Tensei community. I'm strictly talking about just the anime community in general. How you view this series in general, I think really says a lot about you as a person. And I think it is the biggest, my speech impediment's acting up. But it's the biggest test to determine, if you should be welcome and not gatekeeped out or not. Forgive me. Yeah, for those that didn't watch the video I made a few days ago, I do have a speech impediment. I sometimes, start slipping on my words and stuff, so do forgive me on that. I do apologize. Wow, 335 are watching the stream. It is crazy. I'm actually shocked with how many people are watching this stream right now. It is, not something I expected. I legit didn't even expect to break over, 50 people. I'm gonna be honest, Blue Turtle, I don't really stream, but, to be honest, I gotta stream right now. I do. The reason why I gotta stream, full transparency. I've already said it a few times, but full transparency with all of you guys. I'm saving up money right now to be able to move and do everything, just to get out. And it's in the process, anything helps, and streaming does help with that. It does give good ads and stuff on videos, it does. Not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. And it does, that's one of the big reasons, and I do need to stream more to be able to do that. I know there's a lot of YouTubers and content creators that just will lie to you and say, guys, I stream just to stream for the fun of it, and I do stream for fun, okay? I'm not saying I don't. But I do need to stream more to be able to get more ad revenue. That is the truth. Not gonna lie. Won't. You guys need the honesty. I respect you as people. I think that me lying to you is very disrespectful, and that is, yeah, there you go. If you don't like me for that, it's fine, but I feel like anyone with a common sense will understand. Another lag? Oh, no problem. Want a good anime? Chobits, bro! Chobits was so... Wait. Dude, Chobits, bro! You just brought me back. I love this. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Dude, I love Chobits, bro! This was my shit. I love Chobits. Bro, imagine not watching the cinema that is Chobits. Dude, I love this anime. Oh, Thank you. You just gave me a boost of nostalgia. You really did. You gave me such a boost of nostalgia. Thank you. Don't forget freezing anime. Oh, freezing anime is really good. Oh wait, do we have another $10 donation? Oh, thank you very much, Death Metal Otaku, for the $10 donation. You ever thought about doing reviews of niche older anime from the 90s or 2000s? I have. I have thought about it, but how do I word this? I don't think there is enough interest with you guys. Like, I'm not saying there isn't interest, but I don't think there is enough interest to warrant putting a lot of work to upload a video maybe that's 30 minutes long for, like, maybe not enough interest. That is, I don't know if there is a lot of you guys that would want something like that. If you did, I would consider it. Maybe I might do a poll or something. I'll do a YouTube community tab poll, and depending on what you guys say, then we'll go from there. But I don't know if there is enough interest for that. Yes, Chobits is a classic. It is peak. It is absolutely a peak series, and it is actually one of those series that holds a special place in my heart. One of my other favorites is this one. This one, man. I love Tsubasa Chronicles, man. You guys have no freaking idea how much I love Tsubasa. It was so sad that we never got a proper conclusion to this anime, and it did some OVAs and then it just stopped. That's just how anime was, though, back in the 2000s. You couldn't actually have, like, long anime. You couldn't have, like, anime that would actually see the ending. A lot of anime was mainly just used as product placement and advertisement, and it never, it actually just never got a conclusion. Because we're in a very different era now, where an anime legitimately will just get a beginning, middle, and end. It will actually get concluded. But in the 2010s and 2000s and prior, an anime, if it got an anime, you would get maybe the first beginning story of it, and then you would never see a continuation. That was it, because it was just used as a advertisement. And a lot of times they would change the ending for the anime and make it anime original to conclude it, just to give it a conclusion, and then make you go read the manga or light novel or whatever. It was very different, honestly. It was an extremely different time period for anime that a lot of people have forgotten about, because if it didn't have a long-running multi-episodes of 200 episodes, it was just, it ended in 12 episodes, and then that was it. You never got any more. There is a lot more continuations now. Like, nowadays, anime is in a space to where you could expect a follow-up if it doesn't colossally fail. And I think that's a pretty big deal. It really just goes to show how much anime has changed with time than what it was in the past. Have you finished watching? Bro, I reviewed the whole series. I reviewed the entirety of the anime. There is actual live reactions of me talking about Hunter x Hunter on this channel. Just look up the episode number, and you will find my reactions to those episodes. I have reviewed a lot of Hunter x Hunter. Tsubasa is... it's complicated. Just look up Tsubasa. Just look it up. Tsubasa Chronicles. It's very complicated. I highly recommend it, though. The music is godly. What's up, Anime Youngin? Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in to the stream. Have you watched the 1972 Science Ninja Team Gotcha Man anime? I have not. Keeping it blunt. I do recommend it. At least read the manga. If you like Tsubasa, read the manga. Dude, Hunter x Hunter still holds a special place in my heart, too. I agree with you on that. What is the best ecchi anime? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is obviously subjective. This is extremely subjective opinions, okay? Because obviously one man's ecchi that is absolutely gold is another man's trash. So it's very, very different. I'm really thinking about this. Shifty, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate it, man. I miss Absolute Duo to this day. Same, man. Same. Gonna bounce now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You have a good evening as well, Cairo. You get some good rest. So Chibi, are Blackjack and Rama 1/2 considered classics to you? A good niche is I see my strawberry. Wait, let me go back up. Strawberry eggs though. Rama and Blackjack, yeah, I consider classics. I do. But back into the question. My favorite ecchi, or the best. It's not an ecchi. It's a hentai. My favorite would be Tom Thumb. That's my favorite, if we're going into that. If we're going into actual ecchi, though, I would say Prison School, Interspecies Reviewers, Gushing Over Magical Girls, or Kiss Sis. Those are the ones that come to mind as some of the best. Those are the ones that instantly come to mind for like best fan service content. I didn't dodge the question. Don't mind me just taking notes of these. Dude, yes, they're great. Honestly, never heard of Tsubasa. I recommend it, man. Chain Soldier is a good ecchi. $2 made me a fan. Or season 2 made me a fan. Thank you very much for the $2 donation, man. Chain Soldier is incredible. The recent season, bro, the scene, Lex, you know what I'm talking about. You know the scene where they're both on top of the MC, and she's like, she sits down, bro. Peak. Absolute fucking cinema. Like, we're talking cinema. Cinema anime. Oh my goodness, man. Give me more of that. Chain Soldier is one of my favorite. Dude, Chain Soldier is just great, dude. You can't go wrong with it. You really can't. We got a $5 donation here. Thank you so much, Miso. In the 80s and 90s, we would get anime that was cut up and re-edited and dubbed to be completely different from Western audiences. Sound familiar? Really? It does sound familiar. It sounds a lot like some certain things that are going on. I didn't know that. I didn't actually think about that. Cairo, thank you very much for the 50. I don't know what currency it is, but thank you very much. Gonna go now, Chibi. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you, man. You have a good night. Shifty, also thank you for the $5 donation. Have you read Anta to... Here, let me copy and paste this. One sec. I will cross-check this and let you know. One moment. Let's see. Oh, this! Yes. Yes, I have. Yes. I know about this. Okay. Yes, I have. Really, you never watched Seikon no Quasar? Quasar? A little bit. I haven't watched all of it, actually. Goated recommendations. Thank you very much, man. I try my best to give as much good recommendations as I can. Give me 1 second. Gotta go use the bathroom and deal with my dogs real quick. So, 1 moment. Just figure out what you want me to talk about. Okay, I am back. We are back. And before anyone asks, no, I didn't wash my hands, don't worry. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, we got a few donations here. Have you seen the Testament of... Dude. Of course. Bro. Of course. Of course I have. Chibi and the chatters here. What are y'all suggestions for other good classics? Slam Dunk, Initial D are some good options for me. So first off, Captain Ya, thank you very much for the $5 donation. To answer your question, some very good classics, depending on what you want to view as classics. Let's see here. What I consider classics. Well, first off, look up into Macross. Watch the movie with the giant lady. I recommend that. Just type in Macross giant woman and you'll find it. Watch that. That's cinema, by the way. I recommend, let's see here. Uninhabited Planet Survive. That's a classic. Do you think Studio Passion is the new Studio Arms? You know, now that you mention it, Lex, I agree. I actually agree. Thank you, by the way, for the $2. I do agree. But to get back into the classic recommendations, yeah, Uninhabited Planet, Macross. I guess you could kind of consider Girls Bravo a classic at this point. I mean, yeah, it's old now. It's very old. Da Capo. Watch Da Capo. That is, yeah, if you know, you know. You should 100% watch Da Capo. Io, gotta ask, what is your favorite OP, Chibi? Mine is OP2 of Death Note. That shit is peak. Favorite opening. Okay. I got one. I have a few that come to mind. So obviously the easiest one that is my favorite is this. This is one of the one opening songs I always just come back to this. I love this opening song so freaking much. This scene right here, chills every time I see it. But if we're not talking about ReZero, this is a classic. I love Hacking to the Gates. Like, the beginning. Just, I'll play the few seconds. Like, dude, Steins Gate, OG. And then another one that is still one of my favorites, actually, like, going into it, is, Higurashi. Higurashi's opening is so chilling. This is such a chilling opening. Like, listen to that. Like, it's such a chilling opening song. It's really hard to decide what is my favorite. It depends on my mood. You couldn't hear that, but chill. Wait, you couldn't hear it? Like, hey, wait a minute. You couldn't hear the desktop audio? Wait, could you guys not hear the song? Wait a minute. Could you guys not hear the desktop? That explains a lot. Oh. I'm retarded. Okay, what? I'll play it. Chilling. It's a very chilling opening song. That's my bad. I didn't know you guys couldn't hear it. Why did nobody tell me you couldn't hear it? Bro. I feel like a retard. Bro, I'm a retard! Bro! Oh. Okay. Yes, I don't play audio because of copyright, but I can play it for a few seconds. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. But if we're not talking about Higurashi, this one, bro. Just prepare your eardrums, everybody. This is a very loud intro sequence. I'm only gonna play the first few seconds, but this, damn. Just listen to it on your own time. I won't play anymore, but this this song has stuck with me and been living rent-free in my head for basically 2 decades. Like, it's been living rent-free for a very long time in my head. And it is crazy how godly this opening song is for how bad the anime adaptation is. The anime is dog water. It is complete dog water. Like, play the game. Play just play the visual novel, okay? It is crazy how bad the anime is. But the music for it is just fantastic. Like, if you're interested in the series, just listen to the music, go play the game. That's my recommendation to you. It is some of the best soundtrack, unironically, for a visual novel. Like, it's in a league of its own. Like, just to completely be blunt here. Like, I'm just gonna be blunt about basically Umineko here. Is that this is what caused me to have love with orchestra and, like, choir type music. Like, this is what allowed me to find that and fall in love with that type of music because of just what this song was. That's how I fell in love with that type of music. Because, my goodness, man, what a freaking opening song. It is something else. But, thank you very much for the, 320, I think that's yen? What Fate and Type Moon anime have you seen so far? So, I've seen, obviously, Strange Fate that released, Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, I've seen, the Ilya anime, I've seen Heaven's Fills movie trilogy, Karno Kyokai, I think I'm pronouncing that right, I've seen, the other name is, like, eluding me, forgive me, I've seen, like, the Fate Go, like, one as well. I've watched most of them, but I don't talk about it that much. I really don't. I don't play the gacha game, so I have no opinion on the gacha game story, but I do like Fate. It's a really fun series. I do not play Uma. I do not. Kind of sounds similar to the opening. It does sound similar. It's definitely not the same artist, though. Akikio Shikata is the artist of Umineko. Speaking of haters, how many bad people have back then and now? I heard you have a lot. I have a lot of haters, man. Like, if you were to believe the internet, they would have you believe that I am literally Satan and Hitler combined. I'm worse. I'm worse than them. I've always had haters, but man, dude, these people are demented. Apocrypha? Yes, I did. Yes, I did watch that. Yeah, that was the one that was slipping my mind. I have not watched, fully Tsukihime. I watched Tsukihime, like a little bit, a long time ago, but I never finished it, to be completely blunt. So, yeah. Did I watch Uma? No, I didn't watch Uma. What do you think of JJK's? It's amazing. It's an incredible season of anime. Like, it's like, yeah, like, what? It's crazy. What's your opinion on the Trash Chase Boys, considering Joey once helped you with your channel back in the day? I have some feelings about it, about Trash Taste. I think they're a bunch of good guys in general. I have nothing against them. I think that in general, do I agree with everything they have done? No, like, to be blunt, I don't think they should have platformed Hassan. I'm gonna be blunt. I don't think that they should have allowed someone like Hassan on an anime podcast. I thought that was just incredibly stupid. It was. And I don't know what they were thinking by doing that, but it did a lot of damage, and it brought a lot of flack onto their brand by even allowing something like that. It's crazy. But besides that, I have nothing really against them. I think Joey, he's always been a good man to me. He's always been nothing but supportive, and I think that in general, yeah, I'm just happy to see his success. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Incredible season. It is an incredible season. It is. There is a lot of crazy things in this world. You are not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have? Oh, we got another donation. $5 donation. Torah It's very underrated shonen here in the West. Can't wait for the you're talking about Index. Okay, you're talking about Index. I can't wait for Item Anime and Railgun 4. Now we need Index 4. Also Railgun manga ended. Wait, Railgun ended? Wait. Railgun ended? Wow, time for me to read it. Okay, I've been waiting. Okay, I got me some reading material. But I am excited for Item. I can't wait for the anime to come out. It's going to be awesome. I watch Asmon. Lots of people don't like it. I watch Asmongold too. He's a good man. I like Asmon. To keep completely transparent with you guys, Asmongold's reached out to me a few times. And he's been very supportive. He's been a nice shining light in some difficult times behind the scenes. And I'm not going to say anything more than that. But yeah, Asmongold's great. He really is a good dude. I mean, a lot of people like to give him shit. They like to say he's an awful person. But I legitimately think that Asmongold is probably one of the most blunt, honest, and, truthful people. He'll just say it like it is, keep it real with you, even if you don't want to hear it. And I respect that. I respect that from someone that's like that. I thought the season was kind of meta me. Okay. So, I will give you some recommendations. So, watch Yoa, Rent a Girlfriend, Marriage Toxin, Gals Can't Be This Cute, ReZero, obviously, Witch Hat, Yosakura Family, watch The Barbarian Show, let's see here, Needy Streamer, watch Needy Streamer, very much worth it. I would highly recommend you to watch that one. Yeah, my Roach King, yeah, no, seriously, Asmongold, Roach King, yes. Good man. I don't think his community's horrible either. His community, for what I've experienced, is not really that bad, so I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that one. I think, though, what I'm going to do, everyone, I might be wrapping it up here in a bit because the storms are coming in, and I want to be able to just keep my dogs calm, so I'm going to probably just relax with them for a bit. I will answer a few more questions. Let's see here. What's your favorite horror anime? Higurashi. Easy. Very easy. Caleb Hammer interview is what it was. I saw that. That was crazy. This season is kind of mid. I'm only watching 4 shows. This time gives me time to do other. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Oh man, yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, Donut and everyone else that are watching this, I don't want to promise, but I've already said it. I do need to stream more. Truthfully, I do. To be able to, just do everything I'm doing behind the scenes. So, I'll probably stream... If I don't stream tomorrow for ReZero, I want to try to stream at least twice a week. 2 to 3 times a week. That is my goal I'm going to be working towards. So, I would like it if you guys can do me this favor. You guys in chat right now, remind me. Please remind me about this stuff, and even DM me about it, okay? DM me on Twitter or whatever. Remind me in the comments on YouTube. Please keep me to it. Don't let me forget about it, because I'm pretty autistic when I try to keep a schedule on something. So please do try to keep me to try to do live streams, okay? Please do so. I would appreciate it. New season of 100 Girlfriends. Dude, it does. By the way, it's gonna have Lincest in it. So I can't wait for the crash out. Miso, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Did you comment on Dominant Tank, please? No, I did not comment on that. You should stream more. I'll always sign. Oh, thank you so much, Raw Dog. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's thank you. Brian, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Since we are talking about classics and intros, one of my first that got me into anime was Eureka 7 and Fooly Cooly, among others. Neon Gen, not gonna lie, would buy a Vespa or modified motorcycle just to show. Dude, I agree, man. Dude, that stuff was freaking cool. It was so cool. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna wrap it up here now. Everybody that has tuned into this stream, I greatly appreciate you. Long story short, I wouldn't be here right now talking, being able to smile and get up out of bed if it wasn't for you guys, the community. I know it's pretty easy to say that. I know it might just sound like words, but truthfully, I do mean that. Honest to God, you guys are really... You are what allows me to keep a clear mind and head. So I thank you. I really do thank all of you. You all have a very, very blessed night. I will see you tomorrow. I will upload content and stuff for tomorrow. Don't worry. I will probably do a ReZero video and maybe another additional video after that for if there's something crazy that happens, I'll cover it. Like, maybe I might cover the Black Clover stuff that came out. Apparently, it ended. So, maybe I might cover that. We'll see. But you could definitely expect a ReZero video tomorrow and then potentially something else. Obviously, you can always expect me on Twitter. I'll be goon posting, degenerate posting, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, you know how it is. But thank you guys. You are beautiful, wonderful people that has changed my life forever and has given this guy here a smile. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I do thank you. You all be safe, stay healthy. Please leave a like on the video or subscribe if you haven't already.